It's great to see you. I've just come with a whole lot of friends, hundreds of them. We've been meeting just in the church down the road, and we've had a cut the carbon service, because that's something we're all agreed on. Let's not mix the messages here. The big thing that needs to change is to cut the carbon. And we had a message. We had a message from the Bishop of Bangladesh. Because one thing the Stern report does, it takes away the fig leaf. Climate change is not only real, the impact is going to be first and foremost on the poor and vulnerable of the world. And he wrote on behalf of his children from Bangladesh, saying that he feared, especially for his grandchildren, that there would not be land on which they could stand. And he's pleading with us. This is a message from Bangladesh which we received this morning, to take this issue really seriously, because it's going to have an impact on the poorest and most vulnerable in the whole world. There are human beings in this world of ours who do not recognize that they are participants in a web of life, who do not recognize that they are responsible to God, responsible to the creation, responsible to neighbors, responsible to their own well-being. There are people so deluded as to believe that they are gods and that they have the right to tyrannize over this earth and not to act as its stewards and its shepherds and its keepers. So avoid the God delusion. Happiness doesn't come with accumulation. And above all, the action we must all take now is cut the carbon. That's what Operation Noah says. Cut the carbon. Thank you.
The denial of climate change has gone through 4 stages. At first, these people, sponsored by Exxon and, curiously as we now discover, by the tobacco company Philip Morris, told us that it wasn't taking place. It was a fraud, a scam, cooked up by an anti-business, anti-American conspiracy. Then they admitted that, okay, climate change is happening. But it's a good thing, not a bad thing. We can grow grapes in Yorkshire and have Mediterranean holidays in Southend. Then they admitted, okay, climate change is happening and it's a bad thing. But they said it would cost more to do anything about it than it would cost to live with. Well, that argument has now been blown out of the water, but it is not the final argument. Instantly, they switched over to denial number 4, which was that, okay, climate change is happening. It's a bad thing, not a good thing. It would cost more to try to live with it than it would cost to try to deal with it. But it's those damn Chinese who are causing the problem. Forgetting, perhaps, that while the average emission of carbon dioxide in the United Kingdom is 9.5 tonnes per person per year, in China it is 2.7. Forgetting, perhaps, that in China there are at least as many efforts towards renewable energy and other carbon-saving technologies as there are here. But it's true that at the moment every nation is using every other nation as its excuse for inaction. Everyone is pointing to everyone else to say, it can't be done because of that lot. And that lot are pointing to us and saying it can't be done because of that lot. But let me tell you, there are people like me talking to people like you in every country which we are currently using as our excuse. And in every country around the world there are people saying, if only we can mobilise together as a planet, we can defeat runaway climate change.